Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 9. Yes, number 9 of our F1 23 Mighty career mode with Team Chaseliner. And we're off to the Spanish Grand Prix. 3 races, 3 weeks. We can take it because we're Team Chaseliner. Great result in Monaco at the last round. We can see there we have Spec 1 for everything now. That looks good. We also have upgrades on the way. We can't do anything more at the moment. But you can see that we're still second worst team out there ahead of AlphaTauri. We're doing better than AlphaTauri. Goals. Yeah, you can see there from the grid. We got a P5. A P5 at Monaco. Insane scenes. We have a new turbocharger for Spain. Tatiana, 65 rated now again. That's unfortunate, but it's acceptable at this stage. I would say it's very, very acceptable. You only wonder what would happen if we had stuck someone like maybe Jamie Champion or Callie Meyer in the car. Anyway, Drivers' Championship, and Max Verstappen leads the way from Charles Leclerc, then Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, George Russell, Fernando Alonso, Lando Norris are there, sneaking into the top 10. Jackie with Pierre Gasly round out your top 10. I believe still 4 drivers have yet to get off the mark, and they are Yuki Tsunoda, Logan Sargent, Tatiana, Calderon, and Nick De Vries. Both of the AlphaTauri drivers scoring a goose egg. We like it when they score a goose egg. Anyway, personnel department, fuck you one. Calderon wants to increase the intensity of their fitness routine, but their personal trainer is advising against it. They're worried about overworking them. How would we respond? So if we accept that it's Calderon's choice, she gains 10 focus but loses 10 awareness. And if we decline, nothing happens. I would say we can't take the risk of making anything better or anything worse, so we have to go with what the trainer says here. Unfortunately. Sorry, Tatiana. I know you're good and all that, but you know, we've got. Besides, you're getting some reaction training right now. There you go. You get 2 awareness and more focus, which means we've arrived at the Circuit de Barcelona-Cataluyna for the Spanish Grand Prix. So I will go and take practice and qualifying with the girls, and then. Well, traditionally, Spain is a very AI-heavy track, but it's a modified Spain. How will that play out, huh?
Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona-Cataluyna. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, and it hasn't been used since 2007. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, the governors, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Norris, Joe, Stroll, Albon, Ocon, De Vries, Sargent, Calderon, Sargent. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about the governors. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Alright then, your eyes do not deceive you. P7! Wow! Wow, did she put in a lap, and I mean she put in an absolute stormer. Let's just make sure that we are on the right difficulty. Now, where do we go for it here? Career settings, it's not that. Is it simulation settings? No, it's not that. Where did they put it now? assists, it's not that. Weekend structure, it's not that. Oh, speaking of, we will be going back down to 25% soon. There is a patch on the way to allow red flags and safety cars in for 25% race distances. So hopefully we can get that in sooner rather than later, because 35%, it's very, very tiring. But hards, mediums today, that's going to be the strategy. So without further ado, let's see if she can make a good headway from this high on the grid. We're getting a nosebleed. Right, so I took about an hour or so break away from commentating, mainly because well, I got distracted by something, but also at the same time I wanted to have a quick bite to eat, but and then after that it kind of all went a bit Pete-tong, didn't it? Just a bit Pete-tong. But yeah, the Spanish Grand Prix, we look like we could have some fun. And I do mean some fun. I'm just looking at my Twitter here. Edinburgh Pride is trending, good. Liv Morgan is trending. Anytime Liv Morgan trends, that is always a good thing. Always a good thing. She looked like she's a bit different. A little bit different. She looks a little different, doesn't she? No, she's definitely the same Liv Morgan. She's done something with her fringe. And also trending is never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. The old Rickroll. But I am, now that we're here at the corners I want to talk about, I am so glad that these two corners are back here. Because that chicane complex we're going past, now that we go past that and go flying through these final two corners, that is what we are talking about. You see Jackie aggressively warming up these hard tyres. She wants to make sure that they are warmed up spectacularly. We want plenty of grip off the line. We want to make sure that everything goes completely right. Because if it doesn't, well, we know whose fault it is. It's all Simon's fault. Because it generally is. But here we go then, folks, to 5 red lights here at the Spanish Grand Prix. P7 and P21 on the grid. It's lights out and away we go. That's an awful start for the Ferrari there. I don't know which one that was, but that Ferrari is falling backwards. It's Leclerc that's falling backwards through the field. Rapid rate. No, Jackie's already up into P4. Make that still P4. She was defending like a lioness from Carlos Sainz. We've had run-ins with Carlos Sainz before at Grand Prix. You only have to remember the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix a couple of days ago to know how much of a run-in we had with King Carlos, but you don't want to have a run-in with him here because you're going to need an armed guard to get out of the circuit. But she is hustling that Red Bull of Sergio Perez, and I mean she is proper hustling through turns 7 and 8 and now up to turn 9, which is flinging it. Well, in these cars, and now with this handling model, it is a fling it in corner and hope it sticks. Are we going to see a big dive going into turn 2? No, we're not. I thought we were. She got very loose on the exit of that chicane. Sorry, hairpin. She doesn't want to do too much of that. She wants to make sure that she has plenty of grip for later in the race when we put on the medium tyres. But through the final corner we go. And now down this long straight, already defending aggressively. That was a late defence. We're gonna give Carlos that. That was a very late defence. But she's not going to keep 2 Ferraris behind. Oh my God! There may have been a bit of contact there. She just run a bit wide. She's actually supposed to take the runoff to get back onto the track safely. But we're going to go straight to. Well, all I can say is look at this mess. Look at this mess. You've got. We're on board with Nick DeBreach. You've got Logan Sargent in here. You've got Hollywood Lance Stroll, the Great Dane, Kevin Magnussen, Alex Albon. And this is all over position 17 through 21. Sort it out, gentlemen, is what everybody would be saying as Carlos Sainz is aggressive. Carlos Sainz aggressive goes around. Oh, and we'll be seeing you there, Carlos. The back of the field's that way. Kindly use it if you need it. But now that she's got a bit of a breathing gap over the Ferrari, here comes Lewis Hamilton down the inside of Charles Leclerc for P5. Is he going to take him into turn 1? Shades of Senna and Mansell. Although not quite Senna, but you could make the comparison that Lewis Hamilton is Nigel Mansell. I suppose you could go down that route if you so wanted. Still side by side through turn 4 as Jackie is running off into the distance. Turn 5 will be next one, and Charles Leclerc takes that position back. Thanking you very much. But Charles Leclerc has lost out to Lewis Hamilton somewhere out there, and now you can see how aggressive the AI are being with her as they go around. Lewis tries to go around the outside of Jackie for P4 into turn 1. Not going to happen, and Charles Leclerc back through to reclaim that position on board with the other Spanish hero, King Alonso, as he looks to get past Valtteri Bottas for P9. The speed that Aston Martin has got is incredible in a straight line, and he's going to overtake him, no problem. He's also got the soft tyres on compared to the hard tyres that Bottas has got. Checking on Alonso's teammate, Hollywood Lance Stroll, who's down in P17, but he's got Logan Sargent right in front of him. And I got a feeling that, Logan Sargent giving him the squeeze. Giving him the old squeeze there, but I've got to imagine that that Alpha Aston Martin even is going to be past that Williams and Hollywood Lance Stroll up to P16 as we go to Lewis Hamilton. On board Lewis Hamilton, looking at Charles Leclerc and Jackie fighting up there for P4. Oh, might have been a little contact. Just a little contact, but not... Oh, there's a bit more contact there between Hamilton and Leclerc as we come through the hairpin. But then, can we stay on board, please, through these fast corners? Listen to this. And then listen again. Oh, it feels so good to hear an F1 car go through those corners again. But look at the momentum that Charles Leclerc carried through that final corner as Lewis is gaining on Jackie, almost free wide, and Leclerc's pulled someone's pants down. He pulled down Hamilton's pants and said, "Thank you very much, I'm taking that position off you if you don't mind." Now look at Alonso, his charge continuing up the field. He's now about to pass the Great Dane, Nico... No, that's the Hulk. That is the Hulk he's about to pass, not the Great Dane. Who calls him the Great Dane? That's Kevin Magnussen. And King Alonso up another position now onto lap number 7. And the pressure is starting to tell. We just have... Oh, that was a late move. That was a late move. It may be free wide. Going in, they are free wide, and that's not going to work. That's just not going to work in any lifetime or civilization. Oh, more contact! And now Hamilton's going backwards. But he still keeps his speed up as Leclerc. Who is that next to him? Is that Pierre Gasly next to him? It is Pierre Gasly next to him. We got Fernando Alonso now interested here as well. Oh, it's all kicking off in this Grand Prix now, isn't it? And something tells me she wants to get off them hard tyres and get off them hard tyres as quickly as humanly possible. As Valtteri Bottas gets ready to size up a move on the Hulk, Nico Hulkenberg. Down the inside will go Valtteri Bottas with his hard tyres. Those softs must be degrading at a rapid pace. They always do here at the Circuit de Barcelona-Cataluyna. And move Bottas into P9. As who are we looking at here? We're looking at his teammate, the Great Dane, Kevin Magnussen, and Logan Sargent heading down to turn 1. This is the fight for P17. Is Magnussen going to make it stick around the outside of turn 2? You bet your life he is. And move that man up another position. Meanwhile, I think the writing may just be on the wall here. Oh, no, it's not. It's Tatiana looking to get past Nick de Vries here for P20. You can see Carlos Sainz lurking in the... Oh, Nick de Vries has gone wide. Nick de Vries, ladies and gentlemen, he ran out of space, he ran out of tarmac, and he ran out of talent, which is normal for Nick de Vries. 2023. Now on board, we're looking at Lewis Hamilton. He's got a great view of Charles Leclerc trying to get past Jackie. Meanwhile, Pierre Gasly is catching them. But another great defence from Jackie. She seems to be absolutely on it with the defending today. She's just holding on to enough battery, placing the car in the perfect position. And I think you're about to see... Well, I think Alonso and Bottas are fighting each other. Meanwhile, here comes Oscar Piastri up the inside of Nico Hülkenberg. Alonso goes a little deep. And that's going to invite Valtteri Bottas into the equation around turn 3. And he's got him. And Piastri's got the Great Dane. So Hülkenberg has now found himself out the points. And look at the overspeed of the McLaren. He's going to go over the outside of Fernando Alonso, and you're going to need a armed guard if you even think about trying that move there, son. Meanwhile, the Williamses, they're going to start squabbling with each other. You got Alex Albon and Logan Sargent. That is Sargent. We're looking at Alex Albon on the right side. You got a pair of Duracell batteries on top of them. I assume that's what powers the Williams cars nowadays. And move Albon up to P18. As look at this. This is getting messy. And I mean it is getting messy. Jackie is all over the place. She's parking the car in the right positions. I think the man Gasly has just gone round the outside of Charles Leclerc here. Lewis Hamilton also in close attendance, but you're going to have to be not side by side from here. That is not going to work. That is not going to work. That is really not going to work. They're making it work. So, almost Gasly into Hamilton. And while these lot keep fighting, how about 3 wide between a Mercedes, Ferrari and an Alpine? It is literally on. You got the Alfa Romeo joining the party behind him. You got the oh my god, that's a mess. You have 6 major constructors in the same shot right there, all fighting over the same piece of tarmac, and we just love it. We absolutely adore it. As Nico Hülkenberg is now defending. Nico Hülkenberg seems to be going backwards. There's something wrong with that Haas car right there. Not saying that there is, I'm just confidently predicting, and I've got a feeling that, they're side by side. You can go side by side then through these corners. It's not ideal, but it's definitely worth doing. As there goes Norris. I think Ocon's coming through here as well. Oh my god. I'm letting the pictures speak for themselves here, guys. Because this is not what usually the Spanish Grand Prix is like. Certainly wasn't last year's game, and it certainly wasn't on F1 2020. But it seems like the AI have just really upped the aggression and upped the intensity as well. As we look at Carlos Sainz doing the inevitable, unfortunately, putting a move on Nick de Vries. And finally we can move Carlos Sainz up to P21. Got a little bit twitchy on the back end there. And his charge will continue on to lap number 10. And the next victim is unfortunately the Colombian conquistadores, Tatiana Calderon. I say that with a thick Spanish accent, Tatiana Calderon. Sounds nice when you say it with that Spanish twang to it, doesn't it? See, you say it normally, Tatiana Calderon. You say it with Spanish, Tatiana Calderon. Sounds so nice. Now, on the board, Charles Leclerc starting lap number... this is starting lap number 10 as well. What is this defending going on up here? I haven't a clue what's going on up here, but it's not good. It's not good in the slightest. I think Gasly got past... was that the best camera we had of that? I'm having a word with the Spanish directors about that one. As we go to Oscar Piastri, who's having a look. Let me just get rid of that. Thank you very much, if you don't mind me saying so there, sir. So move Oscar Piastri past Valtteri Bottas. As now Carlos Sainz, well, you know what I like about here? Tatiana is keeping up with Carlos Sainz. And if she does that, she can pick off these Williamses one by one. Pick them off uno by uno. And then it's down the inside. Thank you very much. Goodbye. God bless. Move Carlos Sainz up another position. Now on to lap number 11. We're looking... The fight here... Wow, Alonso looked like he was going really slow here. As we got somebody coming out the pits there. Was that Verstappen? I think that was Verstappen. We have 3 wide up here with... I tell you what, this is getting dangerous right now. Jackie is putting herself in 3 wide situations she doesn't need to put herself in. And if you wouldn't mind, girl, let me look at this. You got Norris and Bottas fighting each other. Is that... I think that's Verstappen coming out the pit lane to make it 3 wide. See, Verstappen backed out of that because he knew what was about to happen. Oh, somebody's up on the gravel. Somebody went very wide there. I don't know who it was. But somebody went extremely wide, kicking up the gravel. Got a feeling it may have been Alonso trying to take avoiding action from literally everyone and their mother. As round Carlos Sainz now continues, he's past Alexander Albon here. Up to P15 now is Carlos. Don't be surprised if he overcuts a lot of cars. And I mean that, and here we go. In. Jackie in. Let's see what she has to offer. Oh, but she's bringing everybody in. Wow. Oh, this is going to be a fastest pit stop battle. And if it's a fastest pit stop battle, something tells me that Chase-Liner won't win this battle. Let me just see if there's anything left in this can. The answer to that question is yes. Oh, something what happened there? Something got sticky. Oh, now she's lost all them positions. Now she's going to be frustrated. Now she's going to be frustrated. She's come out in front of Alonso. No, she's come out behind Alonso. She has lost out. Wow, she has lost out massive. She has lost out massive. See what Gasly does. She might be able to get an overcut on Gasly. Or an undercut on Gasly, I should say. Oh, good hurl. Good hurl. Oh, look. See, this is how a pit stop goes here. Nice and slick there from the Alpine guys. Tatiana Calderon up to P6. Although she's pitted. So, that's a false P6, folks. That's a false P6. And where is Jackie? Let me tell you where she is. Absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. What more can you say to that as Jackie looks to go up to the back of Oscar Piastri on lap 13. She wants at least a point out of this as she dives in on the inside of the hairpin. And good move there as well. Esteban Ocon is coming through as well. So Piastri's about to lose 2 positions unless they fancy going side by side through the final 2 corners. We wouldn't say no if you did, but please feel free to do that. As we're looking at Lando Norris. Cheeky Lando Norris trying to gain on the back of the Hulk, Nico Hulkenberg, who's actually overtaking Guan Yu Zhou. Where has Guan Yu Zhou come from? He was nowhere, and he's literally just popped up to P6. You know that one driver you say, where did he come from? Well, there it is, Guan Yu Zhou. As we're looking on board the Great Dane, Kevin Magnussen, as Carlos Sainz, the smooth operator, passes around the outside. Hollywood Land Stroll. It's still on between the Aston Martin and the Ferrari, still hanging in there, side by side through the penultimate corner. They're going to be side by side through the final corner. Kevin Magnussen's going to follow him. You watch. Who's got DRS? It's going to be... Look at the momentum run that the Great Dane has. But then look at the 3 wide. They're splitting the Ferrari. That's incredible. And Kevin Magnussen's picked both of their pockets. Stroll goes a little deep. Hollywood Land Stroll living up to his billing, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. Meanwhile, speaking of stuff you love to see, it seems that somebody at Red Bull didn't get a memo, because Christian Horner's going to be looking from behind his fingers in a second. The Red Bulls are fighting each other. Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen for P2. George Russell has somehow taken the lead of this Grand Prix and disappeared up the road. Good for George Russell, but still side by side the 2 Red Bulls into turn 4. Loving the action, gentlemen. Loving the action. Keep fighting. You're giving us some entertainment. Jackie still in P11 as Nico Hulkenberg is on his way down the field. That might be a point. Points do make prizes at the end of the day. Still side by side. It's like... oh, there you go. Finally, Verstappen has got his man. Meanwhile, Guan Yu Zhou... I don't know what Guan Yu Zhou is doing up here, because he was way down the field. He didn't even pit till after Sainz. And yet here he is, he's being passed for P7 by Lando Norris. So I wonder if that's a false narrative. As I think we saw Alonso getting past Hulkenberg there in the background. Let's just confirm that. Yes, we can confirm that right now. The Spanish director, of course the Spanish director wants to see Alonso, doesn't he? King Alonso! That's, I bet he does that in his sleep at night. He does that in his sleep and everyone knows it. Who are we looking at here? Nick De Vries. Now, is he going to attack Logan Sargent, or is Tatiana going to attack Nick De Vries? I think it might be that Tatiana starts attacking both of them, but no, it's going to be Nick De Vries around the outside of Logan Sargent. Move him up to P20 of this Spanish Grand Prix. Absolute scenes, you love to see it out there happening, even to the best of them as Tatiana thinks about it. Meanwhile, Christian, you can put your fingers back there, mate. Seriously, put your fingers back. Christian, give us a wave. Christian, give us a wave. No, don't give us a wave. Seriously, don't give us a wave on that one, Christian. Because I've got a feeling that it's not going to end well for you. And then again, it never does end well for you. Jackie very wide through turn 9. As look at the run that Piastri has got. That is absolutely... He's on the rumble strip. He is all over the place. Somebody just dived in. Who is that? Is that Bottas? That is Bottas. Oh, God, we are all over the place again. Jackie's not going to get a point from this, and she started P7, which is absolutely ludicrous. On board with... oh, yeah, let's look at that view there from Magnussen, if you don't mind. Meanwhile, lap 16, and they're off again. The Bulls are off to the races. Christian Horner's going to need a stiff drink after this. And I mean a very, very stiff drink. Because not even he wants to... he'll be on the radio now. Come on, boys. This is silly now. So Oscar Piastri has got past... no, that's Lando Norris. Sorry, we're looking at the wrong car. We're looking at Alonso getting past Guan Yu Zhou. That's for P7, so move King Alonso up another position there as we go on to lap 17, and the Bulls are still fighting each other. Christian Horner will be getting on the radio now. Come on, boys, this is silly. Formation flying, but Perez wants to make a point here, and that point is he is just as fast as Max Verstappen. I believe that he is just as fast as Max Verstappen. I'm going to give you a reason why Red Bull won't let him be as fast as Max Verstappen. As somebody went in the pits there. Was it Bottas? I think it was Bottas disappearing in the pits there as... well, excuse you. Hello there. That's Yuki Tsunoda passing Esteban Ocon. But look at this in front of... We can't see him over Tsunoda's wing. But Jackie is being passed left, right and centre by Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz think has got her. As he... No! Jackie's just going to hold on. But, wow, and there's Hollywood Lance Stroll coming out of nowhere. Has Ocon got a problem? Has Ocon got a problem? We're looking now at this fight between the Great Dane, Kevin Magnussen, and the smooth operator, Carlos Sainz. As they're through turn 5, you got Yuki Tsunoda right behind them. It is kicking off, and it is kicking off big time. Look at the momentum run that Tatiana got through the final corner. Logan Sargent is woeful. And Logan Sargent's about to be passed for P20 as Bottas is in the lane. They were for P21, now it's a P20. Still side, but look at all these side-by-side actions we got here. Tatiana's actually not far from Jackie here. As we go on board with Yuki Tsunoda, and they are literally... There is something wrong with this car. There's something wrong with the Chase-Liner today. I don't know what it is. Oh, Kevin Magnussen, you don't want to be that close. You don't want to be that close, I swear, mate. You really don't. If there's a problem with the Chase-Liner, you don't want to be that close. You'll be a day later, $1 short, and you'll be finding yourself in the kitty litter very quickly as we go to the Red Bull inter-promotional team war. As I was saying before I got interrupted, that's Verstappen past Perez. Yeah, the reason they won't let Perez be as fast as Verstappen is because of Verstappen. I said it, deal with it. All the Red Bull stands out there. All the Max Verstappen stands out there. We acknowledge that your driver is a 2-time world champion, but please acknowledge that he's a big baby and he likes to get his own way. Ergo, we will bring you to Brazil 2022 when he refused to listen to a team order. Devon Butler, he is not. Speaking of, who would like to see big-time Devon Butler come into the team? I'd love to see those two egos go to each other. Max Verstappen and Devon Butler. Yeah, there's only one way that would end, wouldn't it? As oh no, Jackie's. Oh, Jackie, no, now that is over the top defending there. I think the FIA are going to have to say something there. I think Magnussen's gone through, Sainz has gone through, Tsunoda's looking to get through. Tsunoda and Sainz are side by side. Stroll and De Vries are side by side. No, it's Stroll and Ocon. Sorry. Come on, Jackie, you've got to call it a day now, girl. Call it a day. This is. Oh Oh, no. Now the gloves are out. I'm sorry. There's gonna be repercussions for that. Because that was just not called for there. She took a full-on swipe. And I am all for an aggressive defence, but that was a full-on swipe. And I will say it now on behalf of everyone here at Team Chaseliner. We do not condone that. That is one thing we will definitely not condone. It's like she's just decided, screw it, that's it, we've had enough now. She's at it again. She's pushing Tsunoda onto the grass. She's not even concentrating on Hollywood Land Stroll here. Tsunoda's gone through, Stroll's gone through, 4 wide into the first corner. It's all kicking off. There goes Carlos Sainz. We've got flags going out there. Oh dear, what is going? She's pushed. Oh dear, she's just capitulated. She is capitulated. That's Alex Albon out the race. Did he get tangled up? Was he the car that she pushed all the way? I'm going to go down to see James Vowles right now. And I am going to apologise on her behalf, because that's just out of order. Now that's out of order! That's out of order! Although some would argue she probably had that coming. Esteban Ocon just full on... Can we see that again? Yeah. I see what happened there. I see what happened there. So yeah, safety car. I think something else is about to happen. Did this happen under safety car, or did this happen under green flag? I don't know. I think this happened under green flag restart. And that is Gasly's past Guan Yu Zhou. Jackie pitted for a new nose. Yeah, Jackie pitted for a new nose, and that was the end of that. And speaking of the end of that, that's the end of Kevin Magnussen's race. It looks like he's out to the Grand Prix, which is unfortunate for Kevin Magnussen. But up at the front of the field, it looks like we can now get to say George Russell, ultimate ladies man, Kingsland's #1 driver and winner of the Spanish Grand Prix, ahead of the 2 Red Bulls of Verstappen and Perez. And how much like Super 25 night rid did I sound there? How much like Norris, Hulkenberg, Guan Yu Zhou's going to come through P8. Where did he come from? Gasly and Piastri. What is it? Is that Jackie again? Oh my God. And now I'm going to go out to see Otmar Snafhauser and apologise to him as well. You, trailer, right now. You are in big trouble, lady.
They've done it then. A spectacular victory here in Spain and a massive confidence boost going into the next race. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Often, my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today, as they make their way up the standings. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.
I would first of all like to apologise to James Vowles and to Otmar Snapphauser for the absolute disgusting scenes we saw out there with Jackie. We do not condone that kind of racing here at Team Chaseliner. We condone hard racing, but we do not condone that out of her. And I will deal with her in the trailer after the race. Personally. Tatiana finished P16, so fair play to Tats. Logan Sargent finished P14. That's fair play to Logan Sargent there. But yeah, that was completely out of order. Yeah, I think the less said about that race, the better. We will move very swiftly on to the Canadian Grand Prix next week. Excuse me. Yeah, that was just... It's like we had no straight line speed. Everyone was going past us like we were standing still. Need a word with the engine department there, then. I don't know what... Why did Tatiana lose 4K? I didn't see her do anything wrong. Oh well. Let's just go wrap up. Ooh, at least we get some weekly resources coming in. 2,700 resource points. Right, let's have a look. Weight training for Tatiana, definitely. You can see we have concentrated a lot. Oh, we'll take that power unit upgrade. Oh, I see some good stuff, sis. I see some good stuff, sis. Let's take the power unit upgrade, and then we'll take that doesn't really do much for us. Let's take this durability team building and the marketing strategy for a change. Yeah, I think that's one of the things you got. If you're gonna commit to your second driver, and we are for 2 seasons, we've got to make her better. We have to show an improvement, shall we say? But ooh, ICE is a bit worn. Might have to take a new one for Canada. Might. Dunno yet. Ooh, now she's worth 1.5 million. Is she really worth I think she's worth it. For the moment, she's worth it anyway. But they are still P9, but we've slipped to P9 in the team championship. Remember, P8 is the goal. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Playlists have appeared all around. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, quiet. No place in the world you can't be kind to people. See you tomorrow for Trains in World. I think we're off to Switzerland. And we'll see you on Monday for the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's do it.